Hello my friends, my name is DadCraft73 and welcome back to another episode of One Man, One Mod, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about Mekanism, and we have learned a ton. That is for sure and for certain. There is no question about that whatsoever, but as you can guess, the learning is not over. We have more to learn, so I'm digging out a little thing here. Let's see. I'm making a thing. And then we want to go like over here. Like there maybe? Let's turn this to hover mode. Alright, we want to go here. Oh, well that's okay. Yeah, that works fine. Alright, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang it. Okay, that's 8. 9, 10, 11. And now, we're going to rip all this out. Whatever. We'll fix that. We'll fill all that back in. Here, turn this off. Turn it back to regular mode. Oh man, we went a little crazy here. So we just want to go like this. Alright, and now we need to put our floor back in. So let's just put in some diorite. And some granite. Yeah. Okay. And then we need another layer. Let's see if we have any other building blocks that we can use. Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's get a stack of those. Yeah, this might be enough. That makes me a little grumpy. Alright, let's put this on normal. I mean, it's not too big of a deal. We'll just have to figure out what block we're going to leave there. Nope. You were going to come out. You get filled in. Okay. Better. And then we want to go down one more block. Let's turn this thing up a little bit here. We have a 3-high ceiling because I think that's the right height for a ceiling. By the way, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but man, I have got a cold. It just snuck up on me. I was actually doing really good. My kids, at least my daughter, was not feeling great, and I thought I had avoided the plague, but I have not. It has come to get me. So over the next couple days, expect to hear, I don't know, some crazy sniffing around or like a jacked up voice or, you know, what all that normal stuff happens. Alright, now let's put some torches down. So we don't have any mobs spawning in here. Okay. And then I need to put our little lip on here. Right? Go up to the top. Yeah, this whole pump thing kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, and we really can't move it up. We just have to leave it there, maybe. I mean, whatever. It's okay. So what we're going to do today, after I get this little area, like, built out and design the way that I want to design it, there's some stone there. Do we have any more stone blocks? We do. Alright, let's hope that this is enough. I'm pretty sure it is. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then all the way across here. No, you're not playing this dumb game. Alright. Alright. And then there. Okay, perfect. And now we have, like, a new layer to our little base here. Third level layer. We do need to get a bunch of glass. I want to make glass enclosures for all of these. I think what we'll do... So I need to have this to get up there. Yeah, I think I can still do it. Okay. Alright, so today, we're getting towards, I mean, sorta, close to the end of our playthrough. But that doesn't mean we're almost out of episodes. We're sort of getting to sort of where I wanted to get and call this series kind of like an end. That being said, this may take a couple more episodes to do what we need to here. And then we've got a couple other odds and ends. So we're not done by any stretch of imagination. But what we're going to work on today is essentially our end game power supply. And it's pretty fancy, that's for sure. How's my crazy cube thing doing here? Yeah, go like that. So 854 million RF, that's doing really good. Everything's happening here. It's loud around here, and it's because of something making lots of noise. So I need to make something called DT fuel. And it's deuterium and tritium. So those are the two mixtures. They go together, and you make DT fuel. And we use that with the chemical infuser, which we're already familiar with because we used the chemical infuser yesterday. Back there? Yeah. To make, we're using it now to make hydrogen chloride, right? So we use that same machine, but we have to make something called DT fuel, or deuterium and tritium fuel. So the interesting thing about that is we need to make two separate gases, or fluids really, I guess is what they are. And the first thing we need to do is get some heavy water, and then we run that through an electrolytic separator. So we're going to start working on that today. And my goal today is to get all of the infrastructure built so we can actually start making the two components of DT fuel, and then we can combine them. And maybe we'll get it done today. I don't know. It's a lot of work that we have to go through to make all this stuff happen. So the first thing we need is a pump. Let's go down here. And let's grab out of here these guys and these guys. I made some extra redstone and the diamond level, whatever those things are, reinforced alloys. Okay, so we need a pump. And that pump is like this. So we need a steel casing, so that means a couple pieces of steel. Can I throw some of this stuff away? No, gravel, right there. Cobblestone, right there. Andesite, right there. Okay, better. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's make ourselves one of these guys. We do need a piece of this, okay? And then we can make this. 1, 2, 3. And do I have a bucket laying around here by chance? I don't think so. I think we're sort of out of buckets. So let's go ahead and make a bucket quick. And then we should be able to make this electric pump. Okay. Now there's a filter for this pump called, So filter upgrade. And we just need a piece of tin dust, which I don't think we've used, like, any tin, like, ever. Let's go put this in the crusher real quick. Is the eject still off? Okay. Let's get some more glass. Okay, we're going to make this guy. Okay, filter upgrade. Perfect. Alright, now, I also want to run power downstairs into this new area that we've got, which we should have brought some of that stuff with us. Advanced universal cable. Okay. Let's see, where's our power coming down? Is it coming down here? Oh, no. Okay. Well, this is a huge disaster. Alright, yeah, we could just run it straight down there. Right? Yeah, perfect. Alright, let's hook this up. Oh, not there. Alright, we'll hook this back. Hook that guy back up. And then we're going to go... Okay. So now we have power down here in our lower level, which is perfect. Okay. And now we need to get a water source. Alright. Alright, did we use our bucket? We did. So, 1, 2, 3. Let's make another bucket. Alright. Then we just need to fill this up with water somehow. Okay. So there's some water. Let's get ourselves a hole in the ground. How about just, maybe we could just run it like back here in this corner. Put this right here. Alright, then we'll take our electric pump. We'll go like that. Let's turn this guy to rotate mode. Wrench mode. Okay, like that. That's how we want. Okay, so we're going to do power into the top of this thing. Is that right? Or power goes there, doesn't it? Okay, no worries. So let's break out this little bit of wall here. All right, we'll take this guy. We'll rotate him that way. Wrench mode. All right, now he has water. Oh, wait. How am I going to get that water out of there? Idiot. All right, let's find, go up one more. I need fluid. This. Okay. Go back down here. Okay. Now it's empty. Alright. Get this. Okay. Alright, so now this guy is empty again, which is what we want. So let's actually hold off on power to this guy. And let's get this guy situated again. Let's put him there and put him right there. Right, that's where the power's going to come in. And then we're going to run some of this fluid pipe out of the top of him. And maybe we'll just go, like, to right there. Did you seriously just have water in you? Okay. That's what we want. It has to be empty. Stop going all crazy and like trying to pump fluid, you dang thing. There, now go here and go here. Alright? And just chill. Just chill a second. Let me put this upgrade in you. So now this filter upgrade, we did all that like messing around to put this filter upgrade, which allows this thing to separate heavy water from regular water. And now we can power this thing again. We can actually give it power. And it's going to start gathering heavy water slowly, right? It's not a very fast process at all. Let's go grab... didn't I make another... Oh, man, my voice is not great. I'm sorry. Not a whole lot I can do about it. Didn't we make another tank? Or are we using all our tanks? What are we making here? Oh, lithium. We better keep that. We're going to need that again down the road. For sure. Okay. Alright. Let's take this guy down here. And we'll set this tank, I don't know, somewhere. Like right here. And then we can run a cable... fluid. Alright, you're going to play this crazy game. How am I going to get that stuff out of there if I put it in? We'll do it like this. Okay? Alright, so now we're pouring some heavy water into this. Now, it's not very fast, right? It's going to take a while. I mean, we almost have a bucket. And this thing holds like 128 buckets or whatever. But now we're producing heavy water, which is step number 1 in our DT fuel. Okay? So we're trying to make deuterium. So we need to take oxygen, or no, we need an electrolytic separator to separate the heavy water into deuterium and oxygen. And those are going to be gases. So we need to get ourselves hooked up with some gas deals. And we know how to make those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then gas tank. And we can use basics. Alright, we'll make both of those. And now we need another electrolytic separator. Electrolytic separator. That's this. Okay, let me see if we have our dust. Gold, iron, osmium. Okay. And then we can make this. And then we should be able to make this. Okay. Electrolytic separator. Done. Alright. Beautiful. And now, let's go back down all the way. Okay. And we need to hook up our electrolytic separator. So we're going to have to give this guy power. No, not that. This guy. Alright. I think we're going to have to rotate it. Like that. I think I can bring... That's okay. We're going to move that in just a second. Don't worry. Alright, let's get our fluid pipes. These. And we're going to go like this, this, this. Make sure this is on fluids. Okay. Now this guy is going to take heavy water in, and it's going to make our 2 component pieces. We just have to give him some power. I think I can turn it back the way I want to. Like that. Okay? And now we just need to get behind here in the wall a little bit. And bring this over. And now we're making our 2 components. So we can put down a gas tank here, and then this guy is getting oxygen, and this guy is getting deuterium. Okay, so step 1. Step 1 is complete. Alright, let's go sleep through the night, because then we want to start looking at the next level of stuff, which is going to be tritium. Alright, so let's sleep through the night real quick. So deuterium, easy, right? Heavy water, pump with one of those filters in it to filter out the stuff, right? And then we're good to go. But tritium is a little different story. So it's going to be gaseous tritium, is what it is. So we need a solar neutron activator and lithium to give us tritium. Now, obviously, we don't have any lithium, and this entire setup over here is set up to produce... I mean, this thing is got tons and tons of stuff in it. So we really need another dynamic tank, don't we? Is really what we need. Let's take this guy offline. So this guy can finish out whatever water he's got and do what he needs to. Okay, and then we'll take this guy offline as well. Alright, so this thing is pretty full. How many blocks was this? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. But if we could make another tank, we could just put... We could pull that around and put... Yeah, let's see if we can't make another dynamic tank. We have some blocks. Dynamic tank. Okay, so it's buckets and steel. So if I get a stack of steel and then I make 16 buckets, and then I can make a stack of those. All right, and then I need a valve, right? We need a dynamic valve, which is just one of these guys, and I guess we're going to need two, right? So we're going to need an in. That actually gives us two. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Sorry about that abrupt cut. Oh my goodness, I had a coughing fit like you would not believe. Whew. Anyway, I think we're ready. Any bad guys? Yeah, some bad guys right there. Ow. I'm out of food, which is not a good thing. Hi-ya. Don't burn me, guy. Okay, so I made all the pieces parts before I had to do that abrupt cut. Oh my goodness, it was a nightmare. And I also made another thermal evaporation valve, and we're going to change this to normal, and we're going to bust a hole in the side of this guy, and we're going to put this valve right here. All right, reforms, not a problem. All right, and then we're going to build another... No. Dang thing. All right, and then we're going to go... No, we need to break these. And go like this. Okay. And then we're going to have a valve here. And then the rest of these are going to be... And then I want a valve here. Okay. And then we'll build out the rest of this tank. And then we'll put a lid on it, right? Okay. Formed. Perfect. Is that where I want the valve? Yes. Yes. Okay. So now I need some fluid pipes, which I don't have, of course. That'd be much too much to hope for, that we actually had those. Oh my goodness. This whole base was a good idea until we think about getting in and out of it. Alright, so we need fluid. Okay. Alright. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to put in this tank here. No. Is going to be these. All right. And then we just need to make sure that this is on fluids like that. And we're going to extract like that. Okay. And now this guy over here with its valve, I think this is going to work. I think this is going to work. So this is brine, okay? So we're going to take this guy and put this guy here. And we're going to go backwards, right? We're going to put brine in here, right? May have to break. Yep. So brine's coming in this way, and then lithium is going to go out this way. Perfect, right? So this is going to be lithium coming in here. So we need to get, so to make tritium, let's take a look here. Tritium, we need to run through a new machine that we haven't built yet, the solar neutron activator, lithium, and that gives us tritium, and that's the two components of our DT fuel. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Now, we have one small issue, and that is we need... Is this turned off? Oh, yeah, let me go up here. We need tons and tons, well, not tons, but we need a resource that we haven't made yet together, you and I. Let's get all of these. Let the rest of those crush up. To make ourselves the solar neutron activator. This all goes in here. And this guy is going to make substrate like that, but it's also, most importantly, going to be make lithium gas for us, right? Yep. Okay, so we need to build one more machine, and then I think we're going to be done for this episode, because we still have some other stuff we have to build, and we'll do that next time, that's for sure. But let's put this away, this away, this and this away. All right, so we need to build ourselves a rotary condensator. We need to build ourselves a rotary one of these guys. Okay? And the reason that we need to build this is we need to be able to take ethylene gas and convert it into liquid ethylene. Because liquid ethylene, let's just take a look here, liquid ethylene, in the, whatever this is, pressurized reaction chamber, along with oxygen and substrate, is going to give us HDPE pellets. And then, to make our solar neutron guy, alright, this guy requires a piece of HDPE plastic sheet. So, let's make this guy to finish up the episode. We'll set him up, get him some power, and maybe we'll even start making some liquid ethylene today. So we need a condensator, one of these. So we need 2 of these. We're going to need some of these. We're going to need some gold. Okay. Alright, let's make a tablet. Okay, let's make our tablet like we've done a million times before, and then we should be able to get 1, 2, 3 some glass, and we're gonna need some of that, some redstone. Okay, all right, and then we're gonna need to make a gas tank, just a regular one, nothing too fancy. Or that was a fluid tank. We're also gonna need to make a basic gas tank. Okay, like so. And then we should be able to make this guy. We've made one of these before. This should not be like a new machine for us. And then I need to make sure I have power cable. This is going to be gas, and this is going to be power. Okay, let's go down, all the way down to the bottom. And then let's just put it along this same line. Alright, we'll just bring our power across. Like this, and we'll put down our rotary deal, and I think this is the side that takes gas in. Yeah, okay. And now let's go and build another gas tank. Okay. Let me just use this recipe right here. Build another gas tank. Alright. Let's go down here. And this should have lithium in it. And we should, I think you can swap these out. I'm hoping. Nope, okay. Make sure it's on wrench mode. Okay, that's working. All right, and now let's go back down here. And now if we hook this guy up here and make sure he's set to output down, this guy's going to run. He's going to take in the gaseous ethylene, right? And he's going to produce liquid ethylene. Yeah. Okay. We might have time to go ahead and get HDPE plastic. So HDPE plastic, we need to get these. We need a pressurized reaction chamber. Dynamic tank, enrichment chamber. Yeah, we should have all the pieces parts to get that done. Let's go up and actually get this thing built. And if we can get a little bit of plastic today, then tomorrow we can build that solar neutron deal. We'll have tons of lithium by then, and we can do the stuff that we need to. So let's go up here. Let's grab that. We're going to grab the rest of our iron. We're going to grab some steel. We'll grab some osmium. Okay, so to make this, we need a PRC. That means we need this guy first. We need one of these. Okay, and then we'll grab some of these. Okay, so we're going to make this guy. There's our enrichment chamber. We've made like 1 million of those before. We need a couple gas tanks. 1, 2. And then we should be able to... We need a piece of dynamic tank block, which is right there, and we need some of these. Yeah, okay. And now we should be able to make this. Pressurized reaction chamber. Nothing new. We've made a bunch of them before. Alright, and now we just need some oxygen from somewhere. We have oxygen there. Easy solution to getting oxygen for us will be to make a tank. We have pressurized? We do. Okay. And we'll steal some. When in doubt, we'll just steal some. So we'll take this right here. This is our oxygen line right there. We'll go like that, and we'll just get some. Right? We'll get some oxygen that way. All right. And now, over here, so this is, we're getting liquid ethylene in here, which is exactly what we want. And then we need oxygen. So oxygen's coming. And then let's hook this guy up. We should rotate this block. That's exactly what we should do. Wrench mode. Okay. Oh. Make this go to gas mode. There. None. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so now this is where our ethylene was coming in, right? Alright, so now we have liquid ethylene here. Right? Alright, we're going to hook up this guy. Set this guy right beside it. Let's give it some power. Like so. He's got power. And then we're going to go fluids. Come in from this side. You are not going to let me eject that fluid, are you? Wrench mode. You are going to go over here. Extend this. We need a fluid tank, or fluid pipe. Yeah, of course, now we're like going over in our episode. But that's okay, because we need to get all these pieces parts. Fluids, okay. Make sure this is changed to fluids. Okay. Liquid ethylene. Liquid ethylene's going in there. And then this side, we can use this. Now we just need to go get our oxygen tank, which may or may not be full. It's not, but this is enough to get started. Let's also grab some substrate. Alright. You, sir, are going to go oxygen, and we're going to make sure he goes out the bottom. Alright, so now this guy has both liquid ethylene and oxygen. We put substrate in there, and it runs through. We only need one HDPE sheet. There's a lot of setup for literally one, one item. And then we can go grab these. We can go up here. We can go up again to the top floor. We can go over here to our enrichment chamber. Take 3 of these, put them together, and we should get a piece of HDPE plastic, and we can turn sort back on. All right, so now we have this piece of plastic. We can now make the solar neutron deal, solar neutron activator, and we have all the rest of this piece. I made some bronze. By the way, bronze is really easy. In the infusing factory, you load yourself up with some tin, like this. I'll show you. And then we put a couple stacks of copper in here. And it uses this tin. I mean, that was a whole stack of tin. Oh my goodness. That's okay. I guess we can't dump it. And it takes tin in the infuser and copper, and it gives us bronze on the other side. Okay, so let's talk about what we've done today. First of all, we built a setup to be able to make deuterium. Right? Heavy water, pump, and a filter gives us heavy water. We take that into the electrolytic separator, and we get deuterium out. Right? Awesome. Right? The next thing we did is we built another dynamic tank and changed our evaporation plant over to be producing lithium from the brine that we have in place today. And we also built the setup using liquid ethylene, so a condensator, and to make gaseous ethylene into liquid ethylene. And then we also gave the PRC liquid ethylene and oxygen and substrate and made plastic. So the next thing we can do tomorrow, we'll be able to take our lithium that's being produced down there, mix it with, and then run it through that solar neutron activator and get tritium, mix those together and make DT fuel. And that's the #1 thing that we wanted to try to get done before we start the long grind to the reactor controller. Yes, which is a pretty end game type deal. And there's a certain number of these that we need, and it's a bunch. So we'll have to go through and get all those pieces parts together. We'll work on that next time. So until then, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my One Man, One Mod series, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about Mekanism, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.